Hey, good morning, everybody. Patrick Kelmerton. We are here with Norm Kester. Norm, why don't you tell the world who you are and what you do?
Yeah, so I am kind of a scientist, I guess, over here. They call me the mad scientist. Yeah, so I'm the one that's creating all sorts of nonsense. What I do primarily is bend light for a living. So I've been doing this for about 30 years. I own a couple of companies. Our oldest company is Quantum Innovations, and we've been bending light for a lot of folks, primarily in the optical industry. So eyeglasses, but we do a lot of stuff in medical, aerospace. Make coatings that have to do special things with infrared lasers, and maybe it's on a missile, or maybe it's medical equipment, sorting blood types, and all. We just make all these different coatings. And so what I do is I just get to have a lot of fun and create a lot of different things to help bend light in the way that it needs to be bent to help people do whatever it is that they're doing.
Rugged Outdoors. So, what we did was you see that where you can see all the different colors that you're
Oh yeah.
talking with the mad
Yep.
scientists and all that other good
Hmm.
stuff. So, right now, I'm just kind of in my living room, obviously. And then you take a UV light and you hit that on top of that, and it just makes it blow up on there. You have every different color coming all the way through, but then you get into a different color and you have the same thing. You have the reflection of the UV, you got the glow of the normal bait, you have that skip beat action, you have the UV coating that also reflects the infrared that you're talking. And they just put this out on their e-commerce here, as a collaboration between Mad Scientist Tackle and the skip beat action of the Yakima Maglip, which out on you keep talking about Idaho and Washington and all that. And when we were out there in August, I just learned yesterday that there is a trout tournament January 9th to the 13th, a couple of days before SHOT Show. And you're damn right, I'm going out there with a plethora of our plugs. And a couple of the guys said, you know what? I think what we'll do is we'll put it really to the test and come out, bring enough of them out, and let's do this. Let's fish this thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I am in like
Yeah.
Flint because I'm
Yeah.
that confident. I'm that excited about it, and this is a technology that needs to be known because the color that disappears in the water column of a regular painted crankbait is, I don't want to say they're not good because they are good. That's what we've always used, but with time comes technology.
Yeah. And I think it's just a different tool. It's just something you don't understand. What you're doing is you're creating a new category of lure. You're not making a lure like everybody. This is a new category. This is this is truly going after the vision system of a fish, where we got a lot on we got everything on scent, we got everything on the shake, we got everything on the noise, right? Motion, noise, scent, but the vision is mostly to catch people.
Mhm.
Everything that we're doing on the lure side, a lot of it, not everything, a lot of it is to catch the fisherman, not the fish. So what we're doing is we want to create the right technology to put fish in the boat that are going to trigger them based on their vision systems. So is every fish, not every fish hunts using a vision system, right? I go sturgeon fishing every year. I love it. Last year we caught 80. Our average size was 58 inches. I mean, that's a lot of
That's true.
mass in that we're putting in the boat, right? But but they're not, I could coat a lure all day long. I'm not catching a sturgeon. They're not hunting that way. But a walleye is, and a bass is. Ambush predators, pike, muskie. Put one of these lures on and try to keep the pike off. We had to stop on Winnie. We were back in the back where the river comes in. Anybody fishes Winnie? We're back there, and we're trying to put some of those large bass in the boat. And every third cast, the lure's gone. Pike, 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 just gone. And I was like, man, we're gonna go broke. We gotta stop. We gotta move. So we got out of there because we just could not keep the pike from just take. And they're not. they're not trailing the lure. This is the thing that's crazy. Everybody who's used these lures knows this already. They're not trailing the lure and coming up behind it to hit it. They are attacking it at the head. They are killing that thing. You front hook so many fish, and you're using a crankbait, and you're used to catching that, you're used to hooking that fish on the back of that crankbait. You no longer, you use this lure, you're going to see, you're going to catch it on that front hook because they are killing it at the head. It is a violent attack. It is something that they're coming to kill that thing. And so, like for me with pike fishing, I have somebody who doesn't use leaders a lot. Well, I had to stop that. When you're using these lures, you
Yep.
better put a leader on if you're going after pike or muskie because they're killing it at the head and it is gone. Um, so it's a lot of fun. I love doing it. And I think this technology is really going to help people put a lot of fish in the boat. And all the tests that we've done, from ice fishing tests all the way through to every fish that we've tested so far, whether it's on top water, whether it's deep, wherever it is, it's always been a greater than the exact same bait in that situation. So, the lowest we've ever performed is a 3 times hookup rate. So, and the best was ice fishing, where we caught so many fish and no other fish were caught that it was just embarrassing. We stopped the test.
Hmm.
So it's just a different situation. So you're presenting the fish something, it's I don't know, it's cool, it's fun, but we are creating something that's different here. This is a vision trigger, and this is off of using UV infrared, and then that kind of same kind of a visual that a fish would see off a scale. You turn a crappie in the water, turn it on its side and roll it around. You'll get different colors off of that, and that's what we want to do.
I mean, it's just there's no disputing success, right? You
Yeah,
can sit there and say, but the biggest thing, like even this one, when you take that metallic blue and you put our pink coating on the top of it and all the different colors that come through, and this isn't even in the light. This is in
yeah,
half, my half dark bedroom, but it's one of those where obviously I'm using them and I'm excited for the future. I think that a lot of people, you see a lot of forums and I can paint that. Well, go ahead. You're never going to
yeah,
paint it. And we're
yeah.
not trying to be, we're not going to be jerks. You just don't have the technology that we have.
Right, and this is not to say that, in the situation where you need scent. In a situation where you need sound. And we're not saying that that you don't need those things. This is just a different. This is going after the vision system, right? So if you're in a situation where you're fishing for a fish that they're hunting via scent, then this isn't the right tool for you. And this is not to say that what we're doing with this lure. I mean, this is already an awesome lure. We're just
Mm-hmm.
turning it up a notch, right? So we're just putting a vision system on top of the right shake and the right sound. So the combination is the thing. I mean, if we put this coating on a stick, we're not catching any fish, right? So it's, this is. I don't want to take away from anybody because everybody's making great lures and there's a lot of really great tech out there. What we're doing is just different technology, right? We're going after the vision system and nobody is doing that. We're creating a new category of lure and presentation to catch more fish. You just gotta use the right tool in the right situation. But this is gonna put more fish in the boat. So